I'm going to talk to you guys like you're the children that I work with. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to ask the question, can you make music without using any man-made or any women-made instruments? Is that possible? Anyone, just jump in, raise your hand.
Yes.
Raise your
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
So we're one at a time. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have an answer, please. No one has an answer. Yes.
Yes.
And how is that?
With your body.
With your body? Great. That's where I'm going with this. Anyone else? What parts of the body? Where? How? Yes.
Clap your hands.
Clap your hands. That's the one I had in mind. Another? Yes, ma'am. Stomp your feet. I know you said it over here as well. I have one more. I have hands, feet, and I have one more. Thank you. And I always tell my students, my children, that I want you to speak like you're speaking to the nation. I want you to speak loud enough, clear enough, and slow enough that someone understands you and doesn't have to say, would you repeat that, please? So, you guys already know that. But like I said, I'm talking to you like you are the children. So please don't get offended if it comes out that way. Okay, so with that in mind, I have an exercise. I'm going to ask you all to stand, please. I'm very conscious of the time. Okay.
We're working out. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Make it happen.
The prerequisite for this exercise is that everyone can count from 1 to 6. Is that possible, children?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Now, I'm going to start from 1 to 6, and I'll go back to 1 when I get to 6. So I'm going to do it a few times myself, and then I'm going to nod for you to come in. And stay with me. I'll be your bouncing ball, because sometimes you can get a little accelerated. So here we go. I'm first. We're going to tap on the lap soft enough that you don't beat it down, that it's red, and I got to hear from your parents. Why is my son or daughter's lap beat up? Okay, so we have this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Pass the first part. Okay, the second part is that we have 3 different groups. I'm going to put you with this group. So you'll be group number 1, group number 2. I don't know that football player, y'all have 1, 2, and 3.
No, you're
okay?
upset, man. You hurt me, guy.
So what we're going to do is the ones are going to clap on 1, continue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the lap. You're going to clap, you're going to tap on 1, clap on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the lap. You guys figure it out. Okay, so right now everyone is just on the laps. Do not clap until I say bring in your number, please. Now, you may want to count either outward or inward so that you don't get out of time. Because I've done this a few times even with adults. And what happens is they'll get thrown off when they hear someone else clap. So you may need to count. You may not have to count. Okay, here we go. So don't start the lap until I nod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring in a 1. 6, 2, 3. You can clap a little loud. 1, 2. Come on, folks. 5, 6, 2, 3. Keep going. Bring in the 2s. 6, 1, 2, 3. Very good. What happened? 1, 2. Very good. Bring in 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Keep it going. 4, 5. You got to count. Don't let it throw you off. 4, 5, 6. Okay, stop. Great. Okay, now. And I say to the children, I say now. know what an orchestra or a symphony is? And someone will say yes or no, and then I'll say, well, name some of the instruments. And an instrument would be the lady right here that's doing the fingers.
Violin.
Violin, yes. Anyone here?
Cello.
Cello, violin, cello, one and the same. Saxophone, one more.
Trumpet.
Okay, trumpet. So we have different sounds. We have different timbres. If a trumpet plays a C note and a flute plays a C note, it's going to sound different. We call that timbre. Same note with a different sound. So right now, I want to change the sounds that we're doing now. Now, we did say that we can make music by using the body, using the feet, hands, and mouths. So what I'd like for you guys, I want you guys to be my bass. So what do you think you're going to use? Feet. Thank you. Don't be afraid, guys. Tell my children, let it out, let it out. Okay, you guys, I want you to stay with the cymbals. So you're going to do your, thank you, dear. And you guys, come on, the kids are quicker than this. Feet, hands, mouth. There you go. I know who's sleeping, standing up. Okay, anyway, so here's the deal. You're going to stomp on one. We don't want to stomp. We just want to bring our feet down. Clap on two. Now I'm going to give you a one-syllable sound. We'll do, hey! Is that okay? Everybody comfortable with that?
Kevin, is that a long or short vowel?
That's going to be a long vowel sound because we don't want to say ah. We could say ah, but I want something that's going to ring out, so we're going to use a long A. A, okay, or hey. We'll do that. And I explained to the kids something about music. I say that you can play it long, which would be what we call in music legato. L for long, L for legato. Or we can do it short and percussive. S for short and S for staccato. So we'll be the drum, we'll do it as short. So we'll do hey rather than hey. We won't do it legato. Okay, good. So everybody has it? We're on the laps first. When I say bring in the ones, you know what to do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't go faster than me. I'm your bouncing ball. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Bring it 1, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring in the 2s. 4, 5, 6. 1. Excellent. 5, 6. 1. Bring in the 3s. 4, 5, 6. 1. Hey! 4, 5. Let it out. 1, 2. Hey! 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Hey! 4, 5, 6. 1. Hey! 4, 5, 6. 1. Hey! 4, 5, 6. 1. Hey! Let it out. 1, a steel pan. A lot of us know it as a steel drum, but this is a steel pan. It comes out of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. And before it was cut down, this is the smaller portion, it was a 55-gallon oil drum. And I'll say to the kids, I'll say, I'm going to pause for a minute. And I'll say, how many gallons? And just to see if they're awake. And some will say 55, some will not sure, but they weren't paying attention. At any rate, so it stood from here to the ground as an oil can that was left, oil drum, left over from, I don't tell them World War II, I'm telling you guys, oil drums that fueled some of the military vehicles were left empty. And what they did was cut it down, this is the top, the smaller portion. They heated the metal. When they got that hot enough, they took a hammer and they hammered it in. So now it's concave, it's not as flat anymore. Then they outlined the different size shapes you see here, some large and some small. I will play some. The largest shape on this steel pan would be my low C note. The octave is in front of the octave is the same note, just higher or lower. So this is your steel pen. It's arranged, well I don't tell the kids it's arranged, I'm telling you guys it's arranged in intervals of 4, so we'll talk about that later. So we have the steel drum, and they come in different sizes in terms of, this will be the small drum, this will be the lead drum. It has the most amount of notes. And like a piano, it's one body, because someone will say to me, oh, you have steel drums, plural. And I say, no, this is like the piano, it's one body with multiple or many notes. So this is just one steel drum, not steel drums, but steel drum or steel pad. Okay, so we have about 2 octaves. Basically from C to C would be 1 octave, and then C to another C would be 2nd octave. I only play an octave and a half because it gets real thin in the middle, and I'll show you what it means. This is my low C. Octave up, and then the octave up, real thin. I don't use this one. So I just use this two. I just make a failure right quick, then I'll get through the clave toss. And so you know what the claves are. They're 2 wooden sticks, one played against the other to produce this nice resonant sound. The clave. Before the pandemic, we would do the exercise where we would pass the clave. Because of social distancing, we're not going to touch the clave. I'm going to ask you guys to stand up. And the idea, you and I do it one time. We'll do it with the clave. Me, you, and me. Just right past this way. We'll go this way. So we're going to do it like this. We're going to start marching on the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It'll be 2 claves as you turn around. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Pass. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, and pass. 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it. Now, without the clave, because we're not going to touch, with 6 feet apart, we're just going to do this as the pass. The other person receives the pass this way. So we'll do right foot, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 first. Clap, 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 clap. Pass, 2, 3, and clap, clap. Go to your right, son, go to your right. Hey, hold it. We're going to the right. I'm teaching you.
Well, I was going that way because I was facing the audience. I was facing the audience. That's all. I want to do my back to the audience, you know what I mean?
1, 2, 3. We do 2 claves. So by the time you get a quarter of the way, that should be on the 2nd clave. So it's 1, 2, slow, and a 1, 2. That's 1 full clave, the 2nd one. And then we pass. 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Pass. 2, pick it up, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and pass. 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, you guys got it? So, if you can at least do 3 in a line, Julie, we have more kids, and sometimes we can do 5 or 6 in a line. If you at least do 3 in a line, that'll be fun. If you got 4, that's fine.
We don't count 4 in a line?
Okay, let's do 4. Can you go?
Yeah.
Okay, we do 4 in a line. Thank you. So everybody's facing this way.
I believe in you.
Okay. You're going to start on your right foot and turn to your right. It's 2 minutes. Let's all just practice without marching, just the rhythm. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, fantastic. Now we'll do the marching and we'll start the exercise. Right foot first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 2, 3. Clap. No. Only the front line. They have to pass it to you. But did you have your eyes up when we did the demonstration? Here we go. Right, just the front line first. 1, just march. 1, 2, march first. Right, left, clave. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, and pass. 2, 3, 4. Let's do this again. Look, I've done this for camps with kids. You guys, come on, you gotta get into it. One more time. 1, right, left, ready, done, right, left, Caribe, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and pass. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, turn around, 2, 3, and pass. 2, 3, 4. Clap, 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 turn around, clap, 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 pass. 2, pick it up and 1, clap, 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 turn and pass. 2, 3, 4. Clap, 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 and pass. 2, pick it up and clap, 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 2, 3. That side, clap, 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 clap. Okay, you guys have a seat. You got 2 short pieces. It's a good thing I'm not grading you guys. This next piece is where I give you a melody. David, can you give me a little bit of In Jamaica, Montuno? In Jamaica, Montuno, Jamaica? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. In Jamaica, we have to sing that. It's in unison. In Jamaica, for 4 times. In Jamaica. Okay, hold on for a second. And I always tell my children, I say, once you hear the words and understand the words, don't shy away from it. Let it out. And if I need to even talk it, if I need to say in Jamaica, for them to say that in the beginning, but you guys got that. Okay, the next thing you're going to say is Irie, and that's spelled I-R-I-E. Irie means, in Jamaican language, it means to be happy. Irie, everything is good, everything is fine, everything is groovy. Okay, so we say Irie, and Irie's going to be on the downbeat. David, guys, 1, 2, 3, it'll be ready to be. Irie, 3, 4, Irie, 2, 3, 4, Irie, 2, 3, 4, Irie. In Jamaica. That's louder. In Jamaica. Now hold on one second. Now, I always tell the kids, I always tell the boys and the girls that have higher voices than I do. So I always tell them, if I say, in Jamaica, I'm going to say, in Jamaica. Take it up. Let it out. 1, 2, in Jamaica, 3. 4 times. 3. Now we do Irie on 1. We say, Irie. 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 Okay, then we stop. The last part of that is this, which is really going to be the first part. Is you say, clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
Tap your feet.
Tap your feet.
Listen to the music.
Listen to the music.
The reggae beat.
The reggae
Here's the
beat.
melody. 1, 2, 3. Clap your hands. Tap your feet. Listen to the music. The reggae beat. I'll do it again before you get it. Clap your hands. Tap your feet. Listen to the music. The reggae beat. In Jamaica and in Jamaica. In Jamaica. In exercise is going to have you guys stand where you sing dance, and clap the rhythm all at one time. You think it's possible? Well, I'm going to make it real easy for you. Before you stand up, please repeat after me. En Santo Domingo, el ritmo merengue. En Santo Domingo, el baile merengue. Boys and girls, what you have just said is the following. In Santo Domingo, which is the capital city of the Dominican Republic, like the capital city of Virginia is, and the kid will say, Richmond? You guys can say, oh, there it is, okay. Actually, the capital city of the Dominican Republic is called Santo Domingo. I said, and you said in Santo Domingo, the native rhythm, el ritmo in Spanish, in English, rhythm, means the same thing. It's called the merengue. Then you said the native dance, el baile, baile in Spanish, dance in English, means the same thing. You said that is also called the merengue. So we have the rhythm, el ritmo. We have the dance, el baile, both called the merengue. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to give you the melody. This will be a call and response situation. So I'll say, En Santo Domingo. Okay. Now, once you guys get it, let it out. En Santo Domingo, el ritmo merengue. En Santo Domingo, el baile merengue. Clap your hands, baby. While you're clapping, we're going to sing nice and loud. En Santo Domingo, el ritmo merengue. En Santo Domingo, el baile merengue. Very good. You got the first two components right. That's this singing and the hand clapping. I'm going to show you the dance in 3 easy steps. The first step is just a march. This time we're going to start on the left foot. It'll be 1, 2, 3, rhythm, left, right, left. And step number 1. Step number 2, I'm going to go forward, starting on the left foot or on 1, forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward and back with my left foot out on 1. For the third and final step, I'm going to involve my arms, these, not these, and my hips, and do a rocking motion from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's forward and back, forward and back. Please stand up. Okay, I'm going to do it with you. Everybody understand what we're going to do? So we're going to start marching on what foot? Left. As I'll say step number 1, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the march. Then I'll say step number 2, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's forward and back. While you're doing step number 2, I'll say step number 3. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. Use those arms and hips and rock from side to side. Is that all right?
Yes.
I'm talking to you like I talk to the children. Start marching on the left foot. Rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2. Step number 1. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Step number 2. Step number 3. So rock side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, 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 side. Now while we're dancing, we're going to sing nice and loud for response. En Santo Domingo, el ritmo merengue. En Santo Domingo, el baile merengue. Clap your hands. En Santo Domingo, el ritmo merengue. En Santo Domingo, el baile merengue. Thank you, boys and girls.
Folks, what do y'all think? I think I will tell you, this is more of the elementary version. Kevin would go into more of the history about, how, the drums may have been taken away from the slaves and things, and the World War II piece for the secondary kids. So the vision is for us to do 2 recordings. We would like to do 1 recording with some high school and/or middle school students, and if it's socially safe and appropriate, we can have maybe 3 or 4 kids from the middle school, 3 or 4 from the high school to do 1 recording, if you all feel that's appropriate. And then we would like maybe a couple students from each of the elementary schools, maybe we can meet in one place so that all 3 schools have representation, and we'll do an elementary recording, and then we'll push that out to all of the students. And then, we'll also within that video talk about our culminating community activity where the entire band will come and Kevin will do it, or however you think it's appropriate.
I love it. I think one of the things that I was thinking of, we always say feedback is our friend.
Yes,
one of the
feedback.
things I was thinking of, as each of the countries were mentioned, our elementary students will have no connection to the Dominican Republic and the other countries that you may have mentioned. And I'm wondering, depending on where you video, if there was a way to have a screen that just showed a picture of the country and maybe some of the people that live there so they could make that connection to the music. That would be my only thought that came up during the presentation for elementary.
Maybe Tareen and Karen, we can help, the principals, y'all can help maybe to create that background for us. We have our IT people at our buildings and whatnot.
Yeah, what you just said makes a lot of sense. I've done this program at least for the last 22 years with through the Virginia Commission of the Arts with Robert Josby from out of Charlottesville. What he would do is bring a map. The only thing about that is the kids couldn't see from a distance with the map. So we used to talk about that and then I let it go. But this idea about something bigger with people and this
Technology,
even the screen. I mean, whoever's videoing can come here and capture the screenshot of the country. I mean, it's as simple as
No,
that.
we can figure that out. That's okay.
Okay.
Look, there's a lot of talent out here, man. There's talented people figure that out. Well,
Any
want to play one song as people got to leave?
any questions
Unfortunately,
about
we gotta
anything
leave.
I've done? Things that, like she mentioned, that you see for children that could be a little more clear, more clarity, or
Good. Y'all see how it's like art, music, PE, SEL, movement break, little culture, little edutainment, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's all part of our goals too.
Right.
we're gonna play this last piece. It's called a mambo. It's called I Like to Mambo. We have about 8 CDs out, with 7 mambo and 1 spiritual. But this is one of the album titles, I Like to Mambo. And as you walk, if you want to dance, or just want to dance, you know mambo? You guys know salsa?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can kill Barry nowadays. Thank you guys one more time. Thank y'all so much. All right, we have to back to work. Let's go.
Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank y'all.
Just eating outside. Yeah. Sometimes it's going mid-October. So we'll see how the weather
I'm thirsty too. Now I'm sweating. I'm thirsty too.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes out. The manager will let me know whether they come or not.
Well, I will say the ambiance is a tad bit nicer at the boathouse than here at Caribe.
It's all right.
I feel instantly relaxed when I'm at the boathouse
Yeah.
listening to you guys.
It's nice.
So,
It is nice.
take care. Thank you so much. Safe
Thank you,
travels.
Sarah.
Great job. That was amazing. You think all you guys can come back?
Yeah, I mean, if they can.
We're gonna video them. We're gonna video. You'll see the release so quick.
The boathouse, because that's right where Mom and Daddy live.
Come on, you got a book, you
That's,
got
I grew up there, so.
Excellent, excellent. Make sure you run the basics.
I went down that reservoir.
There you go. There you go.
But how do we get reservation stuff?
You just gotta call and you go online. You can make them right
Make them
online.
online?
Yes, ma'am.
Because Patty was trying to. A couple times. Guys, what little I heard, y'all sound amazing.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
So I'm trying to enjoy the full venue.
There you go.
People said that, you know, they had to make reservations like on Tuesday.
I know the word I was looking for. Invoice. I need invoice.
Okay, thanks,
I'll try to bring
guys.
it. I'll bring it. I'll have to fill that up and bring it to you Friday.
So what you do is you say, for today's day, we're gonna do recording, and we'll have the final event, the final community activity. So this was a day, recording day, we'll do both recordings on the same day.
Okay.
For the middle school.
So this put down recording date
Yeah,
and comment later.
and then we have the performance, and then at the end, you put the 6 minutes.
Okay.
So you got it, it's 3 events, and then you put the bottom.
What's this one called?
This was called the Principal Roundtable.
Put that down.
Principal, you want me to write down what?
Yeah. Put that, yeah. I'm on the back phone. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Turn the recorder off.
I don't think so.
I don't even know. Oh, stop recording.